What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to this episode of Custom with Vic. For today's project, we got a special one. Today I have the honor to create a custom for one of my favorite players of all time, Devin from the Phoenix Suns. I've been watching him since day one. He's truly special, so I want to make sure I do right by him. Off the court, he's always rocking some clean stuff. Dunks, Cortezes, Chucks, 85 Jordan 1s, all that clean stuff. On the court, he's always wearing Kobe's, so of course, I got him a Kobe 6. This is a clean base to work with. We got the yellow, the black, and the white. We just got a few more colors to make this a Phoenix Suns colorway. We got a lot of work ahead of us, so without further ado, let's get it started. First things first, we're gonna remove the laces and go straight into prep work. On this project, prep work is key. This shoe's gonna get a lot of wear and tear, so we wanna make sure the paint sticks properly to these materials. We're gonna be sanding down all the texture print and this material on the back. It's not really leather, it's more of a synthetic type of leather. It requires extra prep work in order for the paint to stick to these materials. Part one of the prep work is complete. Now we're gonna do some taping to get it ready for the next part. Left the textured areas and this back material completely exposed. Now we're gonna go outside and spray some Bulldog adhesive promoter. This stuff stinks, but it works great. It helps the paint stick better to these materials. Let's go. Prep work is completely done. Now let's start painting, you guys. For this custom, we're gonna be laying down a gradient just like the Valley jerseys. We're gonna start off at a yellow color, work our way to orange, red, then purple. It's gonna be sick. We're gonna start off with our caramel color, but first we're gonna take off the tape. Yellow paint is laid down. Now we're on to the orange. The gradient is in effect. We're gonna get up to the swooshes before we start changing to a different color. So far, so good. We're gonna start off at yellow. Right now we're at the orange. We're gonna move on to the red, then purple. The vision is starting to come to life, you guys. As you can see, the gradient is starting to come to life. We got the yellow down, the orange. I also laid down a darker orange for a smoother transition onto the red. Let's keep it going. Red is fully laid down. That's the fourth color. We're on to the final color, which is this purple. Same exact thing, you guys. With a little angular brush, we're gonna finish this off. Grading is complete. This looks so awesome. I definitely pulled inspiration from the Valley jerseys. We got the yellow, the orange, the red, and the purple. Looks so satisfying because there's no paint where there shouldn't be. Now on to the next part. We're gonna be taping off everything but these 2 white pods so we can lay down our purple paint. Good to go with the purple, looks awesome. Now we're on to printing some stencils. The first one we're gonna print is the Be Legendary stencil. Every time Devin Booker wears a pair of Kobe's on the court, he always writes down Be Legendary. So for this shoe, we're gonna be using an exact copy of the actual signature that Kobe Bryant left for Devin Booker. All the stencils are fully cut out. Now we're gonna lay down the Be Legendary stencil on the side of the midsole with some white paint. The Be Legendary stencils fully laid down, came out nice and crispy. It looks like the late Kobe Bryant himself signed the shoe. Now the last thing we gotta do is one more detail. Overall, I wanted to keep this custom simple and clean, but this back piece looks like it's missing something. I didn't want to fully paint the shoe because this area creases a lot and I did not want the paint to crack off in case Devin Booker wears these on the court. We're gonna add one more detail right here on the sides. We got our zigzag stencils. This is supposed to represent the Phoenix Suns logo. At the end of that shooting sun, you got the zigzags. That's what's gonna go right here. We're gonna tape it off and lay down our orange paint.
What's going on, Reshoot Nation? We are back with a crazy sneaker giveaway. We are teaming up with our friends over at Many World Sneaker Boutique to give you guys a chance at winning an Air Jordan 1 Low Dior in a size 10. All you have to do to enter are 3 easy steps. You must sign up for Reshootinator's newsletter, you must follow manyworlds.az on Instagram, and you must comment down below your favorite part of today's video. That's it, guys. The giveaway runs all the way to the end of July, and we'll be announcing the winner on August 8th for Reshootinator Day. Good luck, and let's get back into today's video.
Alright guys, that is going to bring us to an end on these custom Phoenix Suns Kobe 6s for the man himself, Devin Booker. I wanted to keep this custom nice and clean. I didn't want to kick it on with paint because this shoe is going to be worn on the court. I laid down a nice gradient all around the uppers, started off with the yellow, orange, red, and purple, just like the Valley jerseys. In my opinion, this came out really sick. It was the hardest and most tedious part about this whole project. I made sure I got no paint where there shouldn't be. We added the purple to add more Phoenix Suns colors in the back. Of course, I added the Be Legendary stencil on the midsole. Every single time Devin Booker wears a pair of Kobe's, he writes that down on his shoes. I kind of just did that for him. And lastly, we added the Phoenix Suns flare on both sides of the shoe, just to give it more of that Suns feel. Unfortunately for the Suns, the season came to an end. They had a fantastic season, but the 21-22 season is quickly approaching, so I'll make sure I get these in his hands. And one last thing, you guys, stay tuned next week. I got these size 14 Kentucky Dunks and Devin Booker size, of course. I got the perfect project in mind for these. You guys are gonna have to stay tuned. This is Vic Almighty. I'll catch you guys next Monday. Peace.